Hello students, I am Mrs. Sridevi Gauri Shankar. Welcome to my channel Math Made Easy. Now let us start with exercise 7.1. Write the fraction representing the shaded portion. The first question is write the fraction representing the shaded portion. So we are going to represent fractions using the shaded parts. Okay, for that first we have to see how many parts it has been divided into. See the picture and first see how many parts it has been divided into. The total parts it has been divided into is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this picture has been divided into 9 equal parts. Understood? Number of parts it has been divided into is 9. Now number of shaded parts: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now 8 shaded parts are there. The total number of equal parts is 9 and in that shaded parts are 8. Okay. So now how we are going to represent fraction is number of shaded parts by total number of equal parts. Okay. Total number of equal parts. So number of shaded parts, how many shaded parts are here? 8. Total number of equal parts 9. This picture has been divided into 9 equal parts. So 8 by 9. Now let us see question number 5. In this again the same concept we are going to apply. So number of shaded parts by total number of equal parts. How many shaded parts are there in this? 1, 2, 3 shaded parts are here. Total number of equal parts, how many total parts are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 equal parts. This picture has been divided into 7 equal parts and shaded parts are 1, 2, 3. Understood? So now 7 equal parts, out of that 3 parts are shaded. So as I already told you, the total parts it has been divided into is the denominator and the number of shaded parts is the numerator. Now let us see question number 2. Now question number 2, color the part according to the given fraction. So they have given a fraction and we are going to shade according to the instruction given. This picture has been divided into 4 equal parts and we are going to shade 3 parts out of that. Understood students? This picture has been divided into 4 equal parts and we are going to shade 3 parts out of that. So 1, 2, you can shade any 3 parts. Understood? So 1, 2, 3 parts are shaded. So out of 4 parts, 3 parts are shaded. And now question number 5. Out of 9, we are going to shade 4 parts. Out of 9, so this picture has been divided into 9 equal parts and we are going to shade 4 parts out of that. As I told you, you can select any 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The shaded parts is your wish. It has been divided equally. So you can select any 4 out of 9. Understood? So 9 parts are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 parts are here and 4 shaded parts are here. 1, 2, 3, 4 shaded parts are here. Question number 3. Now question number 3. Identify the error if any. So what kind of error can we see here? The shaded portion is not equal to the unshaded portion. The shaded portion is not equal to the unshaded portion. As I already told you, fraction has to be divided into equal parts. Here the shaded portion and the unshaded portion is not equal. Okay, so this is 1 by 2 they have given. No, it is not 1 by 2 because the shaded portion is not equal to the unshaded portion. Understood? So this is not 1 by 2. Why? Because the shaded part is not equal to the unshaded part. Now how can we make it right? We can draw a triangle and it has to be divided equally. If a triangle is divided equally and here if one part is shaded, then you can say it is 1 by 2. Can you find the difference between this picture and this picture? Here also the triangle is there, but the shaded part is not equal to the unshaded part. But here the shaded part and the unshaded parts are equal. That is the difference. Understood? Now let us see the next sum. Here also the shaded portion and the unshaded portions are not equal. The same thing, this is not 1 by 4 because the shaded part is not equal to the unshaded part. Understood? Now let us see question number 4. Now question number 4. What fraction of a day is 8 hours? So now this question is related to hours and a day. So number of hours in a day is 24 hours. Understood? So 1 day is equal to 24 hours. We are being asked to find what fraction of a day is 8 hours. Okay, so what is required fraction here? Required fraction is what fraction of a day is 8 hours. So 8 by 24. Understood? So both will go. We can simplify both the numbers using 8 tables, which is equal to 1/3. Okay, 1/3 of a day is 8 hours. 1/3 of a day is 8 hours. Again I repeat this question. What fraction of a day is 8 hours? So day and hours. Okay. So relate this day and hours. So how many hours make a day? 1 day is equal to 24 hours. What is required fraction here? So 8 by 24. 8 by 24. We can simplify it using 8 tables. So divided by 8, divided by 8. So 1/3 of a day is 8 hours. Question number 5. What fraction of an hour is 40 minutes? Okay. This sum is related to hours and minutes. This sum is related to hours and minutes. So how many minutes is going to make an hour? Okay. How many minutes is going to make an hour? 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So what is required fraction here? What fraction is 40 minutes out of 60 minutes? So 40 by 60. Okay, out of 60 minutes, what fraction is 40 minutes? So 40 by 60. Okay, we can simplify numerator and denominator. We can simplify using 20 tables. Students, it is not necessary that exactly you have to go for 20 directly. You can simplify using 10 at the beginning and then simplify further also. It is up to you. Understood? So 20, see 40 by 60, directly I have simplified using 20. So you will get 2 by 3. Understood? If you can't find this number, 40 by 60, first you can simplify using 10 tables. So 4 by 6, then both numerator and denominator will go in 2 tables. 2 by 3. Understood? Either way you can do it. Okay, so 20, actually it is very easy when you are going to simplify with 20. At one shot you will get the answer. If you find difficult to simplify using 20, okay, you can do in this method also. So 40 divided by 60, we can simplify using 20 tables. So 2 by 3. What does it mean? 2/3 of an hour is 40 minutes. What does it mean? 2/3 of an hour is 40 minutes. Your answer should be in this way. 2/3 of an hour is 40 minutes. Understood, students? Now what fraction of an hour is 40 minutes? So this question is related to minutes and hours. Okay, what fraction is 40 minutes out of 60 minutes? Okay, that is the actual question. What fraction is 40 minutes out of 60? So 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Now what is required fraction? 40 by 60, and you can simplify it using 20 tables. So 2 by 3. Okay, so 2/3 of an hour is 40 minutes. So question number 7. Now Kanchan dyes dresses. Okay, she had to dye 30 dresses. She has so far finished 20 dresses. What fraction of dresses has she finished? Okay, the important information keywords here is she has to dye 30 dresses. She has to dye 30 dresses, and so far she has completed 20. She has completed dyeing 20 dresses. So now what is the question? What fraction of dresses has she finished? So first, the information what we should know is number of dresses she has to dye. Okay, total number of dresses she has to dye. Now the work she has completed. Number of dresses she dyed. Okay, number of dresses she dyed. So now what is required fraction? What fraction of work she has completed? Okay, let us see what fraction of work she has completed. So out of 30, she has completed 20. Understood? So out of 30 dresses, she has completed dyeing 20 dresses. So 20 by 30, both we can simplify using 10 tables again. So she has completed 2/3 of her work. Actually, she has completed 2/3 of her work. Students, whenever a word problem is given, keep in your mind, you have to pick out the keywords. Okay, so she has to dye 30 dresses here, and she has completed dyeing 20 dresses. Okay, that is the important information. Okay, based on this information we are going to answer here. So now total number of dresses she has to dye is 30, and she has completed 20 there. So out of 30 she has completed 20. Understood? Out of 30 she has completed 20. So what fraction of work she has completed here? So 2/3. Okay, 2/3 of her work she has completed. Therefore, Kanchan has completed 2/3 of her work. Understood? Now let us go for question 9. Now question 9, write the natural numbers from 102 to 113. What fraction of them are prime numbers? Okay, read the question again. Write the natural numbers from 102 to 113. The first instruction given to us is to write the natural numbers from 102 to 113. The next question is, what fraction of them are prime numbers? Okay, so first we have to write the natural numbers from 102 to 113, and then we have to find the prime numbers in that. Okay, let us write the natural numbers from 102 to 113 first. So now we have written natural numbers from 102 to 113. That is our first instruction actually. Natural numbers from 102 to 113. So we have completed this. Now next, what fraction of them are prime numbers? Okay, Students, what do you mean by prime numbers first? The number which has 1 and the same number as its factors is called as prime number. Okay, a number which has 1 and the same number as its factors are prime numbers. Okay, now we have 4 prime numbers here: 103, 107, 109, 113. So now 4 prime numbers. Okay, and how many natural numbers do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So out of 12 natural numbers, we have 4 prime numbers here. So 4 is the total number of prime numbers and 12 is the total number of natural numbers. So 4 by 12 we can simplify using 4 tables. Okay, 4 by 12 we can simplify, which is 1 by 3. Understood? So 1/3 of the numbers are prime numbers here. Thank you students for watching my video. Please like and share my videos. Kindly subscribe to my channel. For further information, you can contact this number.